The Chicago business scene is as diverse as the city itself. But we don't always hear from the entrepreneurs who keep the Chicago economy colorful. That's where I come in. I'm Micaela Brown, and this is the Minority Report. Sherman Wright is a creative force behind CommonGround, a marketing firm that he founded with partner Ahmad Islam 10 years ago. Last year, Advertising Age called his shop the best small agency in the business, due in large part to Wright's savvy work with rapper Ice Cube on its Chorus campaign. Thanks to his strong multicultural work, Sherman has landed heavy hitters from Miller Lite to Coca-Cola and Verizon Wireless. Who are the top 4 key people that are very essential for your everyday, day-to-day business?
I would say first and foremost, my business partner, Ahmad Islam. We started this business 10 years ago, and he's somebody that I respect, his work ethic, his passion, his intelligence. There are some external advisors that I have, one being my father is somebody who I felt kind of has helped me genetically, the business acumen that I have, I inherited from him. Another person would be my mother-in-law. She's an entrepreneur.
Mother-in-law.
Yes.
Look at you get brownie points on television.
Big fan of my mother-in-law. But my mother-in-law was an entrepreneur, highly successful, and my father-in-law as well, both of them. And they invested in the business early on. And, ultimately my wife as well. I mean, she's been there from day one. So, it's a lot of business and personal, but at this level and at this type of venture, those lines cross.
Doesn't it feel good though?
It feels great.
Like I kind of got goosebumps a little bit.
It feels great.
That doesn't feel good?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have family and work support. A lot of folks are on their own and just doing this by themselves and don't have people they can trust.
And that's the biggest piece of advice I would get is give people that know you.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Sure,
you ready for pop quiz?
Pop quiz.
Okay, so I am an advertiser. I make lip gloss.
Yes.
I'm a freak about lip gloss. I had a meltdown earlier
I
about
saw
the
that
lip
earlier.
gloss.
Yes.
And I'm like, listen, this is the best lip gloss ever. Can you give me a one-liner that would make my lip gloss stand out among everybody else?
I would say on the spot, no.
Okay.
Because all I know based on your lip gloss is your opinion. You may think that, but I have to find out what causes you to stand apart from the competitors. And I would never, off the cusp, tell a client what they should do just based on my own opinion. Because if you want to invest in me, I want to make sure that I'm giving you the most informed decision and not just off the cuff. So,
can we talk about how did you prepare for my questions? You didn't even know what I was gonna ask you. No. I'm trying to get him off his game, and he will not get off his game.
That is not game per se. It's just the approach.
I know. What would you say is one of the biggest mistakes you made with this business, and what did you learn from it?
I would say one of the biggest mistakes that I've made was taking our early success for granted and thinking.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we started off and out of the gate, we had a pretty successful run. We were getting clients, the business was growing, and with every business, you have your peaks and your valleys. The most important thing that I learned out of that is understand that business is cyclical. And you're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. And it's really about the preparation for the bad days and not taking the good days for granted. Really understanding the core of your business, what is success all about and how do you sustain that, understanding that you're going to have some rocky times.
This wouldn't be the Minority Report if we didn't talk about how you're a minority.
Yes.
What is the best thing about being a minority entrepreneur? And what is something that is a difficulty being a man of color?
It is really about to compete on equal playing fields and to be viewed upon as a business leader, without having to put a label on it. What is a minority business owner? You say, oh, that's a business owner, that's a minority business owner, even though they can do the same thing, the same product. One is labeled, one is not. Why is that?
Why is that?
And I think that that's just how people have been programmed to think. It's a challenge you'll always face, and I think that the reality of it is you strive to create a great business. I want to be judged as a business person, or here's a solid business.
So if you are out on a Saturday night
Yes.
with the fellas and it's 2 a.m.
Yes.
You're starving.
Yes.
Where do you go to eat?
Oh man, wow, that's a good one. I would say and I think they're open, Portillo's. I know you're expecting some cool late night dive, but
No, that's great.
I'd probably go get a cheeseburger from Portillo's, and I love their chocolate cake and a Coke.
And a Coke.
And
I
a
like
Coke.
it. Burger, chocolate cake, and a Coke.
That is my go-to meal at 2:00 in the morning. Forget calories, forget everything. It's
Right.
just, it's pure indulgence.
I like a burger, chocolate cake, and a Coke.
Yes.